Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We are starting to plan out VauxALL 2024. Can you believe it was about this time last year that we sat down and started mapping out the very first Vauxhall?
Wonderful. So one's a complete site plan. And
yes,
this
is
one
perfect.
Is down the bottom with the spaces there.
Right. Also, just a caveat that if the audio in this video is awful, that's because my lapel one died as soon as I got here, so I'm having to use a... Look at this. Do you know what they call that? A dead cat.
I can see why. You think you'd have the right equipment for the job, that's all I'm going to say.
Thought you might like this.
Oh, a test. Oh, I love tests.
No, it's not a test.
Oh, is it a test?
No. This is the feedback from the 2023 VauxALL show. And as a starter and a way to improve the show, I thought if we start by going through the feedback and pick out what worked, what didn't. 103 people responded, and on average they scored it at, look at this.
Is that a 4.78 out of 10? Oh, sorry, is it 5?
He's such an arse. Yes, it is. 4.8 out of 5.
Oh, that's good.
For a first
show, that is good, yes.
And you can keep hold of it.
Oh, thank you.
Right?
So,
but in there, as you go through, there's lots of actual written feedback
yeah,
of what people have...
I will have a read of that just to see
what people have said. Yeah. However, I have been through it and I have condensed it indeed. Right. So, question number 5 was, what was your favourite part of the show? And coming up as number 1, so going through it all and ranking, cars. People loved all the cars, of course. All of it.
Yeah.
That. The arena. That really surprised me.
Oh yeah.
I didn't think the arena would be that popular, but no, the arena, 20 people said arena in their answer. The atmosphere, good, that was a big thing I wanted to create. The venue, me.
Pushing it a bit. How much do you pay them?
I know. The clubs and trade was...
Do you know what my favourite bit of the show was?
What?
Going home. No, I'm only joking. I really enjoyed it, but I can't give him such an easy time.
It was a good show though. I was really genuinely proud of it. For a first show, I was genuinely proud of it. This is the one that I thought would be really interesting for us. So question 6, was there anything you didn't enjoy?
Yes.
Okay. Coming up in first place was nothing.
Yay! That's what we want, yes.
Number 2, food.
Right.
Okay. So the criticism on food was lack of choice.
There's a big cafe up here if they bothered to come on.
No,
lots of choice.
Lack of choice outside, so there was one burger van outside.
Yeah.
Price of the food and surprisingly, choices of food within there.
Okay.
That's something that we can probably talk about off camera.
We can talk about it, but there's not a lot of movement. I'll be brutally honest. It's great saying we'll have loads of burger vans. We need the audience.
Yeah.
You know, having 3 burger vans and 600 people, it's not viable. As the show grows and it gets bigger and we hit certain levels, we look to get, look to get other food vans in.
Yeah.
But I will say, a lot of people stay outside. They don't come in. There's a cafe here that's got a full choice range: hot meals, cold meals, paninis, sausage rolls, pasties, sandwiches, cakes, biscuits. You know. You've eaten here a few times, you know? Yes. So the food is good. So please move off the arenas. Don't look at the burger van outside. Come inside and come and try the cafe. Plus the fact you have an ice cream van out there as well. No one's mentioned the ice cream, and that's an essential as well.
Well, I think one of the reasons I've mentioned the ice cream van. Number 3, least favourite thing, weather.
I can't control that.
No, neither can I. It was bloody freezing.
Wrap up. At least if it rains or it's cold, you've got somewhere to come into in the form of the museum. And it's not a muddy field where you've got to be towed out by a tractor.
It's true. Yeah. Number 4 is trade. Now, first year show, it's always hard to get trade there because the trade want to see who's going to be there.
They've got to see there's an audience working a while. Now, they should have seen there was an audience, and that should hopefully bring some more trade in.
Absolutely. So I'm going to the Classic Motor Show in about 3 weeks time. Motor Show.
10th, 11th and 12th of November.
And this is being filmed on the 21st of, so 3 weeks, I was right. I am creating a lovely brochure which is currently in print and it's beautiful. It's 12 pages, and it talks about all the great things about VauxALL and why they should come as a trader. So hopefully, trade will be fixed. 3 people said guests. They didn't like other people playing loud music. Fair enough. And 1 person said lack of cars. There was 500 VauxALLs here. What more can you do for a
Plus there's
show?
400 cars within the museum. So it's not what's selling it.
In 2024, what would you like to see? This is the big one. They would like to see more trade. 72% of people said more trade.
And
that's on me. I am working on
And
it.
having established the show, and people enjoyed it, and it's had good feedback, the traders should come back. I know I was asked by a couple of traders at subsequent shows after VauxALL. Bear in mind, VauxALL took place in May.
Yeah.
They said, what was VauxALL like? Was it worth our while? Would it be worth our while coming? So if you've got lots of VauxALL spares,
Yes.
it's worth your while coming.
Number 2, camping. Where are we, Tom?
We should be able to sort it out, but we're in the process of looking at camping. We have had to reapply for our camping licence as well.
Okay.
I'll tell you that now. That's all going through. Don't anticipate any major issues. If there is camping, we'd be looking at one night, Saturday only.
Yes, that's my plan. So what we'd like to do with VauxALL 24 is play on the 24. Now, it being the year, but 24 hours of VauxALL. Like you've got 24 hours of Le Mans, far less exciting.
That's fine, as long as the 24 hours doesn't impact on our neighbours.
No.
So,
Can I have entertainment?
in the evening?
Yeah.
Yes, subject to certain conditions, like they're not too loud, they don't play on the top of the hill, they play down in the car park across towards the factory,
Yep.
and they knock off by 11:15.
Okay, let me write that down. Number 3, food.
We've discussed that earlier on.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Number 4, more clubs. There was 30 clubs here. I'll do my best. I tell you what, you can help me. If you thought VauxALL was great and you want to see more clubs here, tell the clubs
Tell the
about
other clubs
VauxALL.
to pass the word along.
A bigger arena.
That's up to you. It's your site.
I'm happy to do that.
The drawback you have, big arena, cars have to park a bit further away.
Yes.
And as you well know, you've got to have enough in the arena to make it interesting. However, we did have the Mazda MX-5 do here recently, and they had that nice little challenge.
Push car challenge.
The push car challenge, which clubs might be interested in doing.
We can do a push car challenge. I have no issue with that. They're not
But-
pushing one of my mind.
No. We've got to find somebody who's happy for. But at the end of the day,
Funnily, if you watch that video, you will see that the event organiser
runs over your tripod.
He does.
That's hilarious. We've got stay there with tripod. Right, so the bad news is, a round of applause please for this amazing talented team. So,
Which is a tripod we're using right now.
Which I thought was quite funny.
I'm glad you did.
Well, you got a spare part of it fixed.
I did. 2 people said bar in relation to camping. They like a bar.
Again, the problem you have is bringing a bar in. It's got to be viable for them,
Yeah.
and most people bring their own tinnies along. We've had bars in before, and in the evening don't work because you've got the bar set up. And everyone walks back and says, "Oh, that's nice. I've got my beer here, and we've got my tinnies."
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope you sell some. Waste of time.
There you are.
Sorry, guys, but you know the bar people have to make some money, and unfortunately, you guys crib at the fact they charge £5 a pint. Well, they've got to drive up here, set up, pay the staff. And I know you can get it from Asda for like $1.25 a can.
You can't sell them for that.
No.
Someone said exactly the same, just bigger. That's fine. I can
Well,
do
we're
that.
working on that.
And someone also said special car. So we have the Calibra Group A rally car here. We had a couple of others. So I'd like to see more of that. I will go around the Automotive Show and ask the question. So all of the details are in there, Tom. If you want to have a look.
I will have a look.
You please know anyone watching this, if you did support me in filling this out, it's completely anonymous, so there's no personal data or anything like that contained. But all of the responses, all of the feedback that you gave me has
We've
been.
got Fred Jones' name here. Is that supposed to be on there?
It is not on there.
Oh,
Tom.
no, it's not. Oh, sorry.
Now, basically, club booking is open. Can I stress as well that anything to do with the show, please come and talk to me, because if you come and talk to Tom or anyone at the museum, all they're going to do is forward the email to me. So if you need to get in touch about the show, I'll put my details in the description below. Just contact me straight away.
If it's a site-related inquiry, more than happy to have it. But if it's a show-specific inquiry, send it through to Tim.
Last year as well, there was a period where I had to go offline because I went through a series of quite traumatic life events.
Yes,
my uncle passed away, I had blocked intestine, my mum was taken to hospital, and my father passed away. It was, in terms of like a time period to organise a show, that was absolutely not it.
Yeah.
I am hoping and praying. Oh, that was the other thing as well. Do you remember the first show last year? I wasn't in my car because 2 weeks prior someone had smashed it, and I was suffering with whiplash and so forth.
Yeah, they knocked your BMW plates a bit.
My beloved 5 Series.
Yes.
So yeah, I am hoping and praying that I do not have a repeat of that. But if at any point I am slow to respond, it's not because I'm ignoring you, it is purely either volume, life.
Normal life.
Yeah, that's it. Good. Right, so if you want further updates on VauxALL 2024, either subscribe to this channel, you get new videos and updates throughout the year. You can also find VauxALL on Facebook. There is an events page, there is an events group now where you can all talk amongst fellow people who've been there. So if you didn't come to VauxALL, you can go on there and ask people about it. I will gladly tell you about it. There's the official VauxALL page as well, so if you like and follow that, you'll get updates. And there is also the VauxALL 2024 event, and if you follow that, you will get all of the updates there as well. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please hit that subscribe button, because not only does that give you more updates, it also helps my channel grow, as does hitting that thumbs up button. If you hit that, that works with that YouTube algorithm and lets more people know about this video and also about the show. And if you came to VauxALL 2023, thank you very much. Hopefully I'll see you there in 2024. If you didn't come to VauxALL 2023, have a look at the end of this video, because there are some videos from that show linked. A big thank you to Tom. Now that's all left to do is for me to put you in a headlock, get that commercial range returned to you.
Exactly, but we'll get that off camera.